And hello, and thank you for joining with us live at the local San City Mount Ice Stadium for today's NFL football game on this regular season football game. Going against the San City Bluebricks, going against the Horses for today's Week 11 football game. And thank you for joining with us once again live at the local San City MHS for this 2021 year. We're glad to introduce these events once again for this 2021 regular season. So far, the Bluebricks record is at a 5-5 for the start of this regular season for today, 6-5 for today. So thank you for joining with us live at the local San City MHS. And it is already Christmas time in the San City area, so you'll be seeing a lot of Christmassy type of stuff in the San City Mount Ice Stadium for today's NFL football game. And as always, today's NFL football game is brought to you by your local NFL mobile. Download your NFL mobile apps now on your local Android or Apple devices now to view your favorite football teams of the regular NFL football itself for this 2021 year. Thank you, Lakeland, for joining with us once again. We're glad to introduce live at the San City MHS. I'm John Lees presenting today's event. We'll be introducing John Jr. presenting today's halftime highlights for today on Week 11, going against the Horses for today. And it looks like the Bluebricks are still introducing their brand new quarterback this week with Matt Stafford joining with us for today as always. And thank you for joining with us with a new record for the Bluebricks. And stay tuned for Super Bowl number 8, which will be going live here once again in the upcoming weeks. So stay tuned, or in the next following year of 2022. So stay tuned for those. And once again, thank you for joining with us live at the San City MHS for today's NFL football game. Thank you for watching, and please stay tuned for more Legos. We'll be introducing the upcoming national anthem for today, the coin toss, and always the kickoff for today. Thank you, Legos, for joining with us for today's NFL football game of regular season, and stay tuned for more. And thank you for joining with us live once again at the local San City Mount Ice Stadium for today. Please rise for your local Legotopia National Anthem for today on this Week 11 football game against the Horses. The Bluebricks going against the Horses for today. Thank you for watching, and please rise for your local Legotopia National Anthem. Moving on to the start of today's NFL football game for today. So far, we'll be introducing the coin toss for the Bluebricks going against the Horses for this Week 11 football game. Thank you for joining with us once again live at the local MHS, the famous MHS. We just introduced a brand new concert here just a couple days ago, or 2 days ago itself. We introduced the local 21 Pilots Samuel Laza Christmas Concert Series Part 1. We'll be introducing 2 more parts of this Sangalaza Christmas Concert Series. The first place, of course, will be taking place at the Mount High Stadium featuring 21 Pilots. We just introduced that one. And then the second one will be taking place in the San Luis City Main Street downtown, featuring for King and Country with their Drummer Boy Christmas show for that 2021 year for that Sangalaza Part 2. And then Part 3 will be introducing Billy Idol and his brand new Christmas album live at the local San Luis City Lego Tobia Capital Park for this year as well. So stay tuned for those upcoming brand new Christmas concerts. The second one will be on December 7th of 2021 for King and Country live at the Main Street downtown. And then the last one will be on December 17th live at the local San Luis City Lego Tobia Capital featuring Billy Idol for the first time ever in the San Luis City area for today. So once again, thank you for joining with us. It looks like the Bluebricks will be getting the ball for the start of today's football game for Week 11 against the Horses. So the Horses will be kicking off to the Bluebricks for today, and the Bluebricks offense will be coming out there for the start of today's NFL football game as well. And the upcoming clip will be introducing the local kickoff and introduction for the Bluebricks for this 2021 year. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more, Legos. Introducing live at the local San Luis City MHS, the Bluebricks join with us for today live once again. Introducing on Week 11 against the Horses for today. So far we have the kickoff going right now for the Bluebricks so far, and it looks like the Bluebricks will be getting the ball for the start of today's NFL football game against the Horses for today. And so far score once again is 0-0 for today's NFL football game in Week 11. And introducing at least 4 more weeks of NFL football for the regular season, and then we'll be introducing the playoffs starting on January of 2022. Also during that time, we'll be introducing the brand new San Luis City hockey team, which will be introduced live at the local San Luis City area, which are the Trojans. The San Luis City Trojans hockey team will be joining with us on January 4th of 2022 with their brand new game starting that Thursday, I believe, so stay tuned. Thank you for watching live at the local San Luis City MHS. Once again, so far the score is 0-0 for the Bluebricks going against the Horses for today's Week 11 football game. And the Bluebricks offense will be coming out here momentarily. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more. And now moving on to the start of first quarter for today for the Bluebricks going against the Horses for today's NFL football game so far. And it looks like there has been a score change added to the scoreboard for today. So far the score is 7-0 with the Bluebricks winning against the Horses. 7 points on the board were their first touchdown right there for today for the San Luis City MHS for today's NFL football game. Thank you for joining with us once again. And today's NFL football game is also brought to you by the local brand new Star Wars Holiday Special. We just introduced a brand new, or the first Christmas type of show live at the local San Luis City Star Wars Land, which is already up on the Lego Topia President YouTube channel, so go check that out. We also have brand new decorations in the San Luis City area that we'll be introducing upcoming weeks for this year's Christmas. So stay tuned. Christmas is always a special time of year for the San Luis City area and for us Legoans in the Lego Topia capital region. So thank you for joining with us once again. So far, once again, score is 7-0. The Bluebricks are 7, and the Horses are 0 for today's Mount High Stadium football game. We'll be introducing the Bluebricks coming up on Week 12 against the Dragons for that December 5th for that first December game. For the beginning of December, and then after that they only have 3 more games left, going against some brand new teams joining with us for this year's season. So thank you for joining with us. And it looks like the Horses record for this year is not the very best. They are right now 1-6 with their record, so not a chance the Bluebricks will lose against this football team, but we'll be determining what happens right at the end of today's NFL football game. So thank you for joining with us, and stay tuned for more Legos live at the local San Luis City MHS. now moving on to the start of second quarter for today. Once again, there has been a score change added to the scoreboard for today, and this time it looks like the horses are tying the game for the Bluebricks for today. So far, the score is 7-7 for today's NFL football game live at the NFL Football Stadium, Mount High Stadium, on Week 11. And so far, it looks like the horses making a nice 48-yard touchdown and pass right there, right at the end of the first quarter, right there for the Bluebricks overall are tying this game up right before the end of the first half for today. Once again, stay tuned for the halftime highlights presented by John Jr. for today, as always, presenting the halftime highlights of the first half of the NFL football game. And we're going to give some time for the football teams to take a little rest and determine who wins the NFL football game right at the end of today's NFL football game of Week 11 against the horses. And once again, thank you for joining with us live at the Saginaw City MHS. Please stay tuned for more Leghorns once again live at the Saginaw City MHS, and stay tuned. And thank you for joining with us for today's halftime highlights for today of the Bluebricks going against the horses for today. I'm John Jr. presenting today's halftime highlights going against the Bluebricks. So far, the score is 7-7 with a tie game for today in the Saginaw City area. Once again, and so far with the first quarter with the Bluebricks making their first touchdown against this horses football team with a nice 58-yard touchdown and pass throw right from the other end zone to their home end zone right there, making 7-0 for the first quarter right there, and for the first half right there for the Bluebricks going against the horses. And so far for the second touchdown for the horses for today, their first touchdown of the horses for today right at the end of the first quarter with a big comeback, making a tie game right at the end of the second half. Making it 7-7 with no teams making scores on either side right before the end of the first half. That's pretty much it for today's halftime highlights. Today's halftime highlights are presented by Crucial Catch, intercepting cancer and cancer patients for today, remembering lives lost from cancer and from other types of cancer things that are in the area of the Saginaw City area. So today we are remembering those folks for today for the month of December and for the end of the month of November. Thank you, Leghorns, for joining with us. Hope you all had an awesome Thanksgiving. We will be introducing brand new Christmas events and brand new stuff coming to the Saginaw City area of the upcoming weeks. Thank you so very much for watching, and stay tuned for more. And now moving on to the start of third quarter for today. Once again, the score is still the same as we saw last half or the last quarter of second quarter for today. So far, the score is still 7-7 with a tie game for today for the beginning of the second half for today, live at the Saginaw City MHS or Mount High Stadium for today. And so far, it looks like the Bluebricks are still trying their best to win against this NFL football game. We'll be determining if this does go into a tie game itself right at the end of today's NFL football game, as always. Thank you for joining with us once again. Today's Saginaw City event is brought to you by Lego. Become a Lego VIP member now by signing up on your Lego shop/store. They're right now introducing some Christmas deals and Black Friday deals itself. Just this last week, we did introduce Black Friday stuff in the Saginaw City area, so stay tuned for those brand new Black Friday deals and for the holiday season itself. Thank you for joining with us once again. Once again, the score is 7-7 tie football game for today on Week 11 against the Bluebricks. Against the horses for today, and stay tuned for more Leghorns. Alright, now moving on to the start of the fourth quarter for today. So far there has been a score change added to the scoreboard for the Bluebricks against the Horses for today. It looks like the Horses are actually winning against the Bluebricks for today with another touchdown, making this not a tie game, but by a one touchdown NFL football game. So far is 14-7. The Horses are 14 and the Bluebricks are 7 for today. This is interesting, going against a 1-6 football team, which are the Horses joining with us, which is a brand new NFL league football team that are joining with us for this Legotopia regular season for this 2021 year once again. And looks like the Bluebricks are losing their first game since it looks like week 8 against the Rhinos, so they have been on a pretty good winning streak for the last 2 weeks, but if they lose this one, they will end their winning streak and will likely end their race to the playoffs itself as well. So stay tuned. Once again, at the Sanger City MHS, we'll be determining who wins today's NFL football game on the next following clip for today at the Sanger City MHS, as always. And happy holidays to you folks for today. We'll be introducing lots of brand new events coming up at the local Sanger City Harry Potter Land and also at the Disney Adventure Park for the upcoming weeks. So stay tuned for those. That will be coming up very, very soon in the Sanger City MHS and the Sanger City Legotopia Capital Region. Thank you for joining with us and stay tuned for more. It looks like the final score for today's Sanger City Bluebricks football game for today live at the Sanger City MHS, for the final score of 21-7. The Bluebricks are losing against this Horses 1-6 football team. Now going to be 2-6 football team against these Horses football team for today. Thank you for joining with us once again. This will be ending today's NFL football game on week 11. We thank you, Legoans, for joining with us live at the Sanger City MHS as always. Presented by the NFL Football League and NFL League itself, and presented by John Lee's me and John Jr. for today at the Sanger City MHS for this Week 11 football game, with a big loss for the Bluebricks on this Week 11, with a final score once again of 21-7. Horses are 21 and the Bluebricks are 7 for today. Thank you for joining with us live at the Sanger City MHS. Signing out to you folks live at the Sanger City area and Legotopia Capital, with a final score of 21-7, a big loss for the Bluebricks. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for more Legoans, and thank you for watching.